MAGA may have adopted him, but President Trump just called him out in the most brutal takedown yet, one that could end his political career. This is Kyle Becker, and welcome to Explain America. Please like, comment, and share this story. We really appreciate your support for common sense journalism. And this is an absolute bombshell because Congressman Thomas Massie of Kentucky has been a very outspoken voice on a number of issues that are important to both conservatives and libertarians. He is a fiscal hawk. He believes in the constitutional rule of law, and he is definitely somebody who is not afraid to back down from a political fight. But Trump just dropped a political Moab on him. Congressman Thomas Massie of Kentucky is not MAGA, even though he likes to say he is, Trump wrote on Truth Social. Actually, MAGA doesn't want him, doesn't know him, and doesn't respect him. Ouch. But it didn't stop there. Trump absolutely torched Massie for opposing the U.S.'s military strike on Iran's nuclear facilities over this weekend. Massie has been very outspoken and believes that all such strikes that a president authorizes needs to go through Congress, and specifically the War Powers Act that says that he has to consult with Congress, or otherwise he needs to have Congress declare an act of war. Trump continues, quote, "He's a simple-minded grandstander who thinks it's good politics for Iran to have the highest level nuclear weapons." Trump continued, and he has just put him on blast, and it's unclear to me how Massie's going to recover. So it seems that Massie is really playing with fire. And one of the things that has really escalated this is that Thomas Massie doesn't seem to care what Donald Trump thinks about this situation. He responded on X, and typically he liked to joke it off, and he had the usual snarky response. He said, "At real Donald Trump declared so much war on me today, it should require an act of Congress. Hashtag sassy with Massie." But behind the sass is a harsh political reality. Trump just made Massie a marked man in MAGA world. And while the libertarian congressman may like to joke around about these things, he is in serious danger if Donald Trump comes out in full force to endorse his preferred primary candidate in the Republican primaries. And in the midterms, he could be in some danger. That doesn't mean he'll necessarily lose, but Trump's endorsement helped reshape the House GOP in 2022, helped flip blue seats to red across the map, and Massie might be facing a political storm that he can't survive. This isn't just a feud, it's a reckoning. And Trump, well, World War III might be over before it even began. He recently just came out again on Truth Social and responded to Iran's launches. He said, "I want to thank Iran for giving us early notice, which made it possible for no lives to be lost, nobody to be injured. Perhaps Iran can now proceed to peace and harmony in the region." He continued on and said, "I will enthusiastically encourage Israel to do the same." Well, this is a promising thing for everyone who's been concerned about Iran. It is quite clear that President Trump has no intention of putting boots on the ground, and past presidents, going all the way back to Nixon, have bombed our enemies when it seemed like it was necessary to ensure national security, while coming short of war. We're talking about enemies of the United States who have killed U.S. military troops, whether it's in Iraq, in Syria. Iran has funded terrorist operations around the globe that have injured and even killed American citizens. So this is retaliation for Iran's hostile aggression against the United States, and not just a rogue operation. Trump wants to disarm Iran before it gets even more dangerous. And you can have fair disagreements about what that means for the Constitution and the War Powers Act, but President Trump is following a lot of recent historic precedent, and it doesn't appear that he wants to engage in an actual full-blown war with Iran. He simply wants to disarm them and make the world a more peaceful place. This has been Kyle Becker, and thank you for watching Explain America.